2018 Triumph Bonneville Bobber Black, first ride. The Bobber's back in black and more menacing than ever. The Costa del Sol, always warm. These are the reassuring words that greet anyone who happens to be browsing the Malaga, Spain, tourist board website for tips on what clothing to pack for a trip in the middle of December. Arguably the only glimmer of light in this shadowy underworld literally emanates from the front lamp, which is now a powerful LED unit with neat daytime running light pattern, the luminescence from which is enough to brighten up even the darkest of days. Although not strikingly different in looks, the new Showa cartridge front forks are now 47mm in diameter, and replace the 41mm kib units found on the standard Bobber, while the rear remains the same kib monoshock with 77mm of travel. Time to ride. The skies eventually cleared and we geared up for what looked set to be a very cold, very damp ride toward the Ronda Road. But at least the line of bikes parked outside of the hotel looked fantastic, even when sodden. Despite Triumph offering hundreds of official parts and accessories, every vehicle on this launch was specified in standard form, bar the much welcome two-stage heated grip system. The standard Bobber, in my eyes at least, is one of the most accessible modern classic machines on the market, with a 690mm seat height and relatively low curb weight of 228 kilograms, 503 pounds, making it easy to throw a leg over for pretty much anyone with a motorcycle license. Ride-Apart's director, Chris Cope, adored it for many of the aforementioned reasons, and he'll be pleased to know the same high-torque 1200cc HT120 engine is used in the Bobber Black, as is the lightweight torque assist clutch that does a great job of flattering riders of all abilities. Torque of the town. The short blast along the major roads between Malaga and Marbella proved the perfect test bed for the new single-button cruise control system, which couldn't be simpler. Molded into the left-hand switch cube, the button requires a single prod of the thumb to activate and stays at the current speed until the throttle is twisted, brake stabbed, clutch lever pulled, or button pressed once more. A lack of front screen and wide riding position mean things get a bit blowy at speeds of 70 miles per hour plus, but the cruise functionality could certainly prove a handy companion in those countries where the speed limits are a little lower on the big, open roads. I'm looking to you, American cousins. Still, there have been no changes to the 9-liter, 2.4 US gal tank, so any dreams of crossing continents with the cruise control in full swing will be plagued by regular fuel stops. The Black does carry a slight weight disadvantage, 9.5 kilograms or 21 pounds more than the standard Bonneville Bobber, but again, it's barely noticeable out on the open road. Instead, the machine happily tucks into the bends and drags itself out of the other side thanks to the 106 Nm, 78.2 feet-pounds, of torque on tap, which is delivered smoothly and inspires bags of confidence, even in the freezing conditions of always warm southern Spain. Without hopping aboard the standard variant and then immediately jumping on the Black, it's very difficult to say whether that fat front tire has much of an impact on handling, which is probably proof enough that it is negligible. What I do know is the new tubby front rubber looks great. The new dazzling LED headlamp is a neat touch, and the murdered-out black paint job makes this arguably the meanest non-custom Bobber on sale. And that can only be a good thing, right?